Do you know how uncomfortable this is? I don't know if I'll if I'll be able to even draw properly. Um, I I don't have a table, right? I don't have a table, so I just draw on my I draw on my bed. I'm sitting on my bed while I'm drawing all the time. That's just how I draw all the time. Um, I also just feel more comfortable somehow. So yeah. Anyways, now I'm drawing on my bed and trying to draw while holding my phone, taking a video. Do you know just how uncomfortable this is? Like, have you ever tried that? You should try that. It's like super uncomfortable. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing this for my one viewer who's watching this. If you're watching this, I am forever grateful for your viewership, I guess. Um, so yesterday, I went in the living room, right? I went in the living room and I turned the TV to TNT and I saw Man of Steel was playing. And so I was like, damn, this was made like 10 years ago and the cinematography. Okay, I don't know where the DC hate comes from. I don't know why so many people hate DC. But dude, the cinematography is on another level, man. Like you gotta appreciate that at least, right? And so I was watching, I was like, wow, that's honestly amazing for a movie that came out like I don't know when Man of Steel came out. Probably like a really long time ago. And I was watching that, and I started remembering. Do you guys remember when like people actually watched TV? Like there was a time when people sat and watched TV, and I was cooking, right? I was also cooking, and so I would leave for a bit. I would leave for a bit and then come back, and the movie had moved on, and I was like, "Damn, I missed that. I want to turn back." And then I realized, wait a second, this is TV. You can turn back. Well, once you miss it, it's gone forever. Oh, and by the way, here's another quote for you guys. Life is a journey, and if you fall in love with the journey, you will be in love forever. I don't know what that means. um, I fall in love with the journey, dudes. Just fall in love. The journey. It's it's amazing. It's beautiful. Remember that? That was actually like how we used to watch TV back in the day. I remember when I was like maybe like 16 or something, and uh I was like preparing my snacks because I was about to I was about to start watching my favorite TV show at the time. No, 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 it's still now. My favorite TV show of all time is still How I Met Your Mother. And so I'm there preparing my food to watch How I Met Your Mother. And I just remember those times. It was so exciting to just like sit and watch TV. Like TV was so fun back then for some reason. Now I can't watch TV. I don't watch TV. I don't think anyone in the world watches TV, dude. If you watch TV, you're just like amazing. Cause I can't watch TV. I'd rather just like watch anime in my room or something. But yeah, there was a time when TV was a thing. There was a time when TV was a thing. Um, it's extremely uncomfortable to draw like this. I will most likely speed up most of these because right now I'm just kind of sketching. This was Superman. If you if you can tell, this was freaking Superman, dude. It was Superman. I dropped my phone. I dropped my phone. I don't know what I was trying to do, but I dropped my phone, so like the video stopped. If you can't already tell, I suck at anatomy, dude. The moment I started drawing, I was interested in the drawing clothing and stuff. And so I never paid attention to my anatomy until recently when whenever I tried to draw someone shirtless, I just realized, god damn, I suck so much at this Like I've gotten so used to drawing clothing. Even when I'm drawing like skin, I try to like draw as if it's clothing, and then I don't think I need to tell you that it doesn't look right, doesn't turn out right, just because you can't draw skin like clothing, dude. You just can't do that. This is going to be sped up, so I imagine it's not going to be very fun to look at the camera just like wobbling around and stuff. All right, all right. Here's another quote for you by Stephen Covey. Covey. I don't know how to pronounce that. If you start to think the problems out there, stop yourself. That thought is the problem. That I don't know what that one means. Okay, this one. If you want to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy, and inspires your hopes. By Andrew Carnegie. I love Andrew Carnegie. I've like read his book, How to Influence and Influence People. I think it's oh god, editing this audio is going to be such a pain because I just like keep randomly stop. I stop talking just randomly and then I just start again. Cause like I'm just like getting into like the drawing, right? And so I start drawing, I start talking, and then I just forgot. Then I start again, and then I just forgot. Uh, it's gonna be such a pain trying to like find all the bits I talked, and then removing all the bits I didn't talk. The things I do to so actually um I don't know why, but recently I've started liking uh, just like talking in like random video. I've started enjoying documenting whatever I'm doing because I think my chronic loneliness is getting to me. I haven't seen a human in days. I'm just like alone in my room doing random stuff, like learning philosophy, learning how to draw, learning how to program, learning Japanese. I'm just like a learning machine now at this point. Like I wonder, should I go outside? But I don't really need any humans. I have everything I need. I have the internet, and even actually, I don't spend a lot of time on the internet anymore because I just have no reason to. It's like whenever I'm online, I'm just like scrolling Reddit, dude. I'm just scrolling Reddit, and that's it. Either Reddit or Pinterest, because I love looking at pictures and saving stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to draw this at some point. I want to draw this at some point. Oh, actually, okay. So here's some advice for new artists. Actually, not even new artists. I started drawing with a pen after 1 year of drawing, dude. That's when I started drawing with a pen. But I think you should get started with a pen like as soon as you can, just cause it's like it's so beneficial, dude. You can't rub anything with a pen, and it kind of forces you to just like deal with it, like just get used to it, like or like being able to rub any mistake you make. I feel like it makes you uh I don't know how to say it. It's like okay, I just don't think you need to rub so much, like there was a time when um I had a pencil but I had no rubber. And I started panicking. I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna rub any mistakes? And I think you need to get used to mistakes, like you need to get used to mistakes when you're drawing, because like I don't know, dude, drawing with a pen is just like beneficial overall. Okay, just like okay. Here's another quote by Winston Churchill. We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. I don't understand. Was Churchill like a philanthropist or something? Some of this, I don't know. I like looking at these quotes because sometimes they just like hit. They just hit real hard. It's like holy fuck, this is exactly what I needed to hear, right? And sometimes just like random things, like things I don't even understand. I like looking at them every time I'm sketching in this. the sketchbook, I just randomly turn to a page and look at a quote. There's like a ton of pages, and each of those pages has a quote. So like the endless quotes to browse through, and so I'll look at this quote, read it, and that's it. Yeah, like okay, cool. And sometimes it will hit hard, and it's like shit. I needed to hear that. Thank you so much, book. I actually found this book when we were moving, right? And we were moving stuff, and I found this book, and I asked my dad, like, dude, is this your book? And he was like, nah. I'm like, damn, can I keep it? And I was like, sure. And I thought I was going to like do something meaningful in it, like write important stuff. I was going to write plans until I realized I never write plans. I just do stuff on impulse. And so yeah, I just started drawing in it. I do actually write some stuff in it sometimes, but very rarely. Very rarely do I sit and write stuff. I don't write a lot of things. If I have a plan, I'll just execute it, dude. If I have a plan, I'll just execute it. If it's a plan that needs like super detailed planning, I don't know. I never plan. I never plan, and I don't think it's a good thing. It's a very bad thing because I've ended up making a lot of decisions. I no, that's not true actually. Every time I make a decision, I always think, um, the moment I make a decision, I have to make sure I won't regret it later.